All right, Higgs boson is saying, what's the status of Arab minority in Iran? I heard they were protesting and were crushed by the regime. Oh my God, that's a 2-hour discussion. Okay, let me see how I could give you a summary. All right, so the Arabs in Iran are very much oppressed by the regime. Okay, very, very much oppressed by the regime. However, they're also oppressed by many of the Iranian people, not just the regime. Okay, that has improved slightly in the past couple of years. People are becoming more aware of the evils of racism, including anti-Arab racism. So things are getting better, but it's still heavily present. So much so that some people even argue that there are no Arab Iranians, and these are just Iranians who happen to be speaking Arabic. And they're not real Arabs because they are so anti-Arabic that they refuse to believe that there could be such a thing as Iranian Arabs. And they're like, you're fooled to thinking that you're an Arab. You're not an Arab. You're an Iranian. So that's how disgusting some of the views are. And they want to like raise awareness to these Arab-speaking Iranians. Like if you notice, some Iranians are like, they don't say Arab Iranians. They say Arab-speaking Iranians, because that's how, they don't want to even admit that such a thing exists, Arab Iranian. So yeah, that's something that we are fighting, by the way. This is something that we are heavily involved in fighting, this level of racism on the Atheist Republic Persian YouTube channel. So this is some of our major activities on our Persian channel is not to fight religion, but these types of attitudes towards Arabs, towards Turkish people, towards Kurdish people, and towards all other minorities in Iran. Yes, they're very marginalized in Iran, true. If you'd like to send me your questions for me to answer during our Q&As, become a patron. If you would like to have a discussion with me live on air at the end of the Q&As, become a YouTube member. Link to both is in the description. Thank you for your support.